You're sitting in a dealership parking lot, staring at a window sticker on a basic Honda Accord. Not the luxury trim, just the standard model. The price reads $32,000. You do the math on your salary, and something doesn't add up. This is supposed to be the sensible choice, and yet the monthly payment is more than your college rent. Who is buying all these cars? Because it sure doesn't feel like you. Let's find out. Not who can get approved for the loan, but who can actually afford a new car without turning their finances into a slow-motion disaster. Here's the uncomfortable baseline. The average new car in America right now costs $48,000. That's not a luxury vehicle. That's the average. Meanwhile, median household income is around $75,000. We're asking people to spend nearly two-thirds of their annual gross income on something that loses value the moment it leaves the lot. The old rule of thumb says don't spend more than 20% of gross monthly income on all vehicle expenses, payment, insurance, gas, and maintenance combined. At $75,000 a year, that's $6,250 a month gross. 20% gives you $1,250 total. Now, let's run the actual numbers on that $48,000 car. Generous $3,000 down, you're financing $45,000 at 8% over 6 years, which is now the average loan term because it's the only way payments look manageable. That's $789 per month just in principal and interest. Add insurance, required by your lender, around $200. Gas for average driving, $125. Maintenance averaged monthly, $100. Total, $1,214 per month. You're nearly maxed out on the 20% rule before a single unexpected expense. And that's assuming you have zero other debt. No student loans, no credit cards, nothing. For most Americans, that's fiction. Let's meet a real household. Two working professionals, combined income of $95,000, solidly middle class. They just bought a $47,000 SUV because they needed something reliable. After taxes and a modest 401k contribution, they take home around $5,800 a month. Subtract the car, $4,586 left. Rent for a modest three-bedroom, $1,800. Second car payment on an older vehicle, $450. Groceries for a family of four, $900. Student loans, $400. Health insurance premiums, $350. Child care for two kids, $1,200. Utilities and phones, $300. That leaves $186 before clothing, school supplies, medical copays, or anything resembling a life. Savings, emergency fund, retirement, not happening. This isn't a family making bad decisions. They bought one car because the old one died and they needed to get to work. And they're one alternator away from putting $600 on a credit card they can't pay off. That's what car poor actually feels like. Checking your account before buying milk, lying awake doing mental math at 3 a.m., being one unexpected bill away from everything unraveling. Here's what makes this insidious. Nobody in that dealership has any incentive to tell you the truth. The salesperson makes commission on the sale. The finance manager makes money on the loan. The bank profits from 6 years of interest. The insurance company profits from your policy. Nobody in that building makes a dollar when you walk away saying, "The math doesn't work for me." So people sign. They tell themselves it'll be fine. Maybe there's a raise coming. Maybe they'll cut back somewhere. They drive off the lot feeling like they made it. Then month 4, the other car needs tires. Month 7, someone needs braces. Month 9, hours get cut. The emergency fund they were supposed to build never existed because there was nothing left to save. And we've somehow normalized all of this. We've rebranded financial desperation as adulting. Can't afford to fix the check engine light? You're being resourceful. Eating ramen because of your car payment? You're building credit. So here's your permission to do something radical. Opt out. You can look at a $47,000 car, run the real numbers, and walk away. You can buy used. You can drive something boring and reliable. You can keep your current car running another year while you save cash. Because here's what actually builds wealth. It's not a car you can barely afford. It's margin. It's investing consistently. It's not choosing between fixing your transmission and funding your retirement. It's sleeping through the night. For most people earning under $85,000, the math on the average new car simply doesn't work. That's not a personal failure. That's wages that haven't kept pace with car prices for 2 decades. The next time you're in that parking lot staring at a window sticker, remember this: the bank's willingness to approve you and your ability to actually live your life are completely different calculations. Stop looking at what you qualify for. Start looking at what you can genuinely afford, where you can make the payment, handle maintenance, save for emergencies, invest for retirement, and still not be stressed about money every single day. For most people, that number is nowhere near $47,000. And that's not losing. That's doing math that nobody else wants to do, and winning a game most people don't even know they're playing.